Finally, some more information about me costumes, Sora, GENO, and everything Sephiroth. Let's talk about all of it.
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your Blocked Content episode of today. And it's a special day because in just a few hours from now, we are getting the big Sephiroth Sakurai Presents presentation. So we are, of course, live streaming that on Blocked Content. So please go and visit Blocked Content on YouTube at the time of that stream or a little bit before that, because we are going to be live reacting to Sephiroth, all other me costumes that drop, all the information about the stage and the spirits and the classic mode and everything like that. So please join us live. And also, talking about me costumes, that is going to be the interesting part, because today we have a couple of leaks to break down, stuff that's rumored, stuff that's actually been posted before, and stuff that was posted last night that I'm all going to detail for you guys, because some information here might actually suggest that we are getting me costumes tonight, and we are getting me costumes that we've known about. I mean, think about it. We probably are getting some Square costumes, and people are already getting a little bit sad about the prospect of those me costumes actually deconfirming characters, because I've gotten so many messages since our last video that actually talked about GENO, of course, possibly not being a playable character anymore because we just got Sephiroth, who is also Square. Well, it makes sense to me, and of course, hearing all your messages and people being so sad, I mean, I don't like that at all. I think that, you know, we definitely all deserve to have our dreams intact and not crushed like this. But hey, if they are going to get crushed, it would be really awesome to have Sephiroth do the bidding, with Sakurai, of course, making the huge calls. Well, yeah, I'm excited to talk about all the leaks of today, and of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. Now, first, I wanted to discuss something very interesting, because of course, Among Us now on Nintendo Switch, people are getting very excited about that, and a new leak or a rumor or someone just making something up just showed up, and people have been sending it to me that actually showed one of the characters and says short leak. And let's break it down here. It says, "Hello, just to be quick, because sources are pretty slow in this strange time. Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC 5 and 6 will be a dual release with a character from the old era of video games, nearly at the end of the era of the Wii, and the other from the modern ages, mobile included. That is all." So this, let's just break it down. You know, let's pretend that this is totally legitimate. I mean, mobile included, that could hint to a mobile rep, but it also could, of course, hint to Among Us and other stuff like that. But I think that it's very fun that this person says, you know, character from the old era of video games. I myself would think, oh, the NES era, or maybe even before that, kind of like Pac-Man or someone like that, or maybe, you know, someone from the SNES era. I mean, that's like the old era, but like, yeah, he's saying like at the end of the Wii era, which to me is like super modern, right? So that's pretty fun to me. So talking about all those types of characters, of course, a lot of Wii era like already is in Super Smash Brothers. I mean, just think about the franchises like, you know, Pikmin, who was on the GameCube, then came out on the Wii, and of course also other franchises like Punch-Out that got new titles on the Wii, and of course some that reinvigorated later, like on the 3DS with Kid Icarus Uprising. So this couldn't really be a first-party title unless it's something quite obscure or like a Cooking Mama type thing. So I'm generally curious if you guys have any thoughts on who this character could be. And of course, a modern ages character could be some sort of indie rep, or it could be something even bigger than that, a big third-party character, or of course an Among Us type character that seems very likely from this as well. Now, I also wanted to break down these thoughts. They come from Smashboards, and you guys have been sending this en masse to me through our Discord, and the link for our Discord is of course in the video description, and our Facebook group, which is up, and also we are on Instagram now. You can search for Blocked Content YouTube on Instagram and you'll get the page. So it says by Pin Shadow. Of course, we share thoughts from Pin Shadow quite often here. So last message was number 103 for the Mario photo contest. And this promotion is number 110, meaning that seemingly Sephiroth is not coming with a lot. Let me run through what messages they always have and how many that leaves for me's. 104. Version software 10.0 is coming soon. 105. Version software 10.0 available. 106. Sephiroth Challenger Pack available to purchase. 107. Fighter's Pass available for purchase. 108. A Mii costume number 1. And 109. A Mii costume number 2. And that's it. So only 2 Mii costumes are coming, when there were 2 square costumes very obviously held back from Heroes Pack, one of them being GENO. And of course the other, like Chocobo, other stuff like that is very likely too. A lot of people have been rumoring that maybe we get 2 deconfirmations in one go, where it would be like Sora and GENO. I mean, that would be very cruel from Sakurai, but I could see it, being the best way to kind of do this information. If GENO is especially deconfirmed now, it's going to be a little bit of a sad affair. I really don't want it to happen like that, but if it will, this would be the right moment in time to do it. Of course, there's another way where we don't actually get that character, but we get a Mii Gunner costume that's more or less a deluxe version of the character, right? It won't be the exact Mii costume that we got for Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U, where it was essentially just a normal Mii costume and you just have your Mii face on it, but it could be something a little bit different that has a little bit more quality and a little bit more life to it. Maybe even some facial expressions for GENO, because of course, if you look at the moveset for that Mii Gunner, it could fit quite well with GENO, as it did, of course, in those games, the DLC for the previous Smash games. Yeah, there's so much to break down here, just for the fact that Sora might actually also be deconfirmed now that Sephiroth is in the game. I mean, getting another square rep in this same pass, I think is not very likely at all. If it does happen, they have a really good partnership together, and of course Nomura is involved in bringing Sephiroth to Smash Brothers, and of course also is involved as a character designer. That is actually in the credits for that trailer, which supposedly just means, yeah, he was involved with bringing that trailer to life as well, and how the characters looked and stuff like that, and of course especially how Sephiroth looks, because Sephiroth actually has quite a different style in this game than he did in the Final Fantasy remake, with different hair and of course Advent Children as well. This is more of an amalgamation of different versions of the character that are all like fan favorite traits, like the hair, the costume, and stuff like that. So I'm generally really curious what you guys think of all the leaks and all that news of today, because it's so much to break down just before that presentation that I really want to know you guys' thoughts on this. And of course, I would love to hear what you guys think of all of that. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, of course, well, do you think any of this holds up? Let me know. And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer actually comes to us from our user, Kish45, saying, Sephiroth, guess what, Cloud? Cloud, what? Sephiroth, I'm going to be in Smash, buddy. No! Cloud runs away for a few minutes until he sees someone. Cloud, out of breath. Silver hair, long sword. Hell, Cloud looks down to see Kirby with long silver hair and a long katana. Kirby, Sephiroth! And Cloud goes crazy. Cloud faints. Well, Kish45, thank you so much for your comment. I always think that these comments are especially special. I really like it when people dive very deep into their own trailer thoughts and, little announcements. So I really hope that more stuff like that will happen. And of course, put them all down in the comments and I will talk about them and I will feature them in the comment question of the day. Thank you so much. And of course, yeah, thanks so much for sending in all your comments, everybody. These are always a ton of fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon Patreon supporters and the super chats that you guys send during live streams like tonight. We are going to live stream. You guys make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in block content style, join me for a live Skype chat. Please go to patreon.com/blockedcontent because there are a bunch of incredible rewards there and they're waiting just for you. And remember, if you are not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, just hit subscribe right now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications. And all the news and all the fun that you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner with, as always, more Blocked Content. See ya!